Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I just did a wizard's reading on Megan. I know the card said they're sick and tired of reading about Megan, but this is a brand new deck. So I thought let's get those out of the way. So I just did a reading on Megan. Is she a dark soul? So go back and look at that. And so now I'm going to ask the wizards, what advice do you have for Harry? And wizards are a part of the culture of Britain, going all the way back to Merlin and King Arthur and Lord of the Rings, um, Game of Thrones. Wizards are just really part of I think they're just part of the British culture. Fairies and wizards and elves and um, I think it's just deep into the psyche of the British people. And so that's why I think I want to see what the wizards have to say for Prince Harry, Prince of the Realm, if they have any advice for him at all. So let's ask the wizards what advice they want to be cleared. Yeah, the clock agrees. They want to be cleared. I just did Megan's reading, so they're like, oh yeah, look how much smoother. You got listen to your cards. If you're having difficulty shuffling, sometimes it's because the cards don't want to read on that particular subject, or they're ready, or they just want to be cleared. And look at that. Once I cleared them, the shuffles went quite a bit smooth. Oh yeah, they're like, yeah, get rid of that energy before we talk about the next one. The more you talk to your cards, the more they'll talk to you, communicate with you. And I know everybody's, well, how can that be? It's just a piece of cardboard. No, it's the energy of the icons on it. The universe wants to talk to you in symbols. The symbology. Okay, for Harry, what do the wizards have to say for Harry? Okay, cards are ready. Wow, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, big loss of money. and Megan's ended with big money. So yeah, I'm wondering if this is the handover of the money. Harry loses, Megan gains. Wow. Three of Wands. Oh. That could be interesting next to the Pentacles. This could be being patient or a long wait. The Devil. Harry, Harry, Harry. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's coming home. That's coming home. Now, the Devil upright is something that you're attached to, that for whatever reason you're not choosing to unattach yourself from. So, for example, quitting smoking. When the Devil shows up upright, you can quit. You just choose not to. When the Devil's in reverse, it's very, very difficult. But when the Devil's upright, it's something you're attached to. I think we know who the Devil is. And I think he really wants to come home. All those articles about Harry wanting to come home, wanting to reconnect are true with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands. I'm wondering if this is he's going to, that's the marriage card. That's also the home card. I wonder if he's going to buy a home, and that's where the loss of money is as well. It's going to cost him more money than what he thought it would be. So it's not really a loss of money per se. It's just, it's going to cost more than you want. So let's say your budget is, 100,000, and you find your perfect home, it's 120,000. So that could just mean something costs more than what you want. And I think this is him coming home. I think he really wants to release himself. I think he's put some plans in motion here. The Three of Wands. Two of Wands is you're looking at, you're still, should I stay? Should I go? You make some goals, you write them down. By the time you get to Three of Wands, you've put them in you've started the goals, you've made up your mind, you put some things into progress, and now you're waiting to see the results. So that would be like you choose a diet, you start on the diet, and then you have to be patient to see the results of the diet. That's the best way I can explain the two and the Three of Wands, the difference. So I think he's put some things in place, and I really think he wants to go home. The Four of Wands can be a home. Can be a home. So it's either a very expensive home. If it was in reverse, I'd say it's the divorce. Judgment. Yeah, he's looking for second chances, guys. He's looking for second. King of Pentacles on the Devil. He knows, like, he wants to be the King of Pentacles. Number one, generally can't be the King of Pentacles until you're after 50, because the King of Pentacles is somebody extremely successful. If they're young, like they're, I was a millionaire by the time I was 30 because I started this business or whatever. Can you be the King of Pentacles by the time you're 40? Sure, absolutely, as long as you kept your money. But generally, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's ready to retire. You've had a successful career. You have, been successful with collecting assets. Also could mean a farmer, and we know he's not a farmer. So that's why I'm saying he knows that for him to be the King of Pentacles, he has to give up this devil. I think he realizes how much he's lost. King of Pentacles also is a patriarch, and the patriarch is very family oriented, and he is not. He is not. Even though he's a Virgo, he'll eventually be a King of Pentacles when he's ready to retire or over age 50, or collected a lot of assets and is financially stable without having to worry about dad's money. Yeah, I think he really wants to come home, and he wants to become the man that he was born to be. He wants to be done with this, what he's hooked into. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. He knows this Megxit was a failure. He hasn't mastered anything. He's actually further in the hole than he was when he started. It was just been a loss of money, an exercise in frustration. He wants back because number one, he's broke. He's he has no skills. He has no money. He has no family. And look at this King of Pentacles is looking at this money here. How do I master this? How he wants a second chance at becoming the King of Pentacles that he was born to be. How do I do this? You want to know an earth sign? If you get two earth signs together, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they amass a fortune, and it's quiet money too. It's like they might have a nicer home than you, but you have no idea how much they have in the bank, or how it's crazy. All the couples that I know are two earth signs that are married together. Honestly, they're quiet money. Like you might say, well, we're both earth signs, we're broke right now. It's once they get old, they retire. Once they retire. And I even have a friends, they're two earth signs, and you don't think that they have much, but they retired at 50. You know how much money you have to retire at 50? In Canada. Yeah. But you'd think like they just live in a regular home, drive used vehicles, and it's because, see, the money is kind of tied, is locked in there. Yeah. So I think he wants to learn he wants to learn to become the person that he was born to be. So Harry, you know what you need to do? Find yourself a nice earth sign female. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Death. Interesting death card. Isn't that an interesting death card? transformation. But still, like I'm thinking to myself, why couple? But I wonder, Wheel of Fortune, maybe the death of him was who his partner is. Or he needs to transform something to change his Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess. You know, he has to start listening to his intuition. He has to start listening to his intuition to change his fortunes, to transform. I still am like, why would a couple be on here for death? I can understand that for the devil, but for death, right? Because on the devil is the couple. The High Priestess. He has to listen to his intuition. He has to go, I want to say, back to basics, back to the Hanged Man. He has to release himself. Seven of Wands. He has to defend himself more. Queen of Wands. You know what? He has to listen to his Auntie Anne. That's not Megan. Mm-mm. Two of Pentacles. He has to listen to his Auntie Anne and start to budget more. Six of Swords. He has to move on from his struggles to find peace of mind. Even this Two of Pentacles is peace of mind. I think what he needs to do is rely. Apparently, Auntie Anne and Harry were quite close. I guess Auntie Anne really snuggled up to the boys after their mother passed away, and did the big sister for Charles. And I think Auntie Anne has some really good advice for him, and I think in some respects he's going to take it. Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting, they both, Megan and Harry, got this. Six of Pentacles in reverse. He's got to stop being so charitable with his money. I think if he wants to recover, if he wants to move on with this Six of Swords, move on and get out of the money difficulties with, he's going to have to stop giving her so much. Ten of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot. There's William. Ten of Pentacles. I think in this case, actions are going to prove louder than words. I think he has to release some of his burdens, and he knows what his burdens are. He has to release some of his burdens, but right now is not the time to bother the family per se. The Ten of Pentacles here is the royal family. I think the only one he can kind of count on to maybe give him some advice is Auntie Anne. And we have to remember Auntie Anne is the one who can release that money on his 40th birthday. So I'm wondering if she is somehow going to put it in some kind of budget for him. If she is going to continue to look after it for him, because he has to stop being so charitable with it. He has to come up with some kind of strategy that he stops giving it away and making sure that money doesn't become a burden. And yeah, there's the Ten of Wands here with the Ten of Pentacles, and they're both in reverse. This Page of Wands, that's him trying to contact. That's messages. That's him trying to contact the family. And the wizards are saying, not now, not now. Get control of yourself, get control of your life. The Chariot here, I don't think this is William. I think this is get control of your life. Release some burdens you have. Show that you're worthy. But yeah, get full control of your life. That's what the wizards are telling him. Listen to your Auntie Anne, the advice you get from your Auntie Anne. Listen to your intuition. Quit chasing dreams that will never happen. Come back to who you are. Be who you were born to be. I don't think we've yet to see who Harry is born to be. Honestly, I don't, because he hasn't been really successful at anything at all on his own. And I did that destiny reading for Harry, and he's actually what he's going to be most successful at is healing from addictions. And he's, write that book and show people and start charities and whatnot. How to stay clean and sober and heal from addictions and things that are troubling you. And I think going through all this dark night of the soul is part of his healing with all of this. And I think that's what he's here to do, because he's also a Virgo, and Virgo is body and health and living, I don't want to say a sparse life, an honorable life. And then Mercury using your communication to communicate that. So I think that's what he's here to do. But he won't be able to do that until he has released himself from all these burdens. But the wizards are saying, quit contacting them. Just go and get control of yourself, and then see what happens. But for now, the door is closed. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Now, this also can be inheritance. So with relieving of the burden and the inheritance card, but it's in reverse. So I'm wondering if he's not going to get as much as he wanted or as much as he thought. I wonder. And then that's why the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. I wonder if that's what it's trying to tell us as well. That just preparing him, you aren't going to get as much as you thought you did. But it will relieve some kind of money burden for him. And for him not to be so charitable with it and have a strategy for it and listen to your Auntie Anne. All right. Well, I love these wizard cards. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.